I remember back in 1998, you guys started working matches with the Headbangers. I believe you had 2 matches with them. The first Headbangers, the Headbangers were stiff with you, and the second match, they refused to do a spot, and you had to make them do the spot, and legit punches were thrown. I was wondering where this heat was generated from. Did they think you guys were just entering the business and knew nothing of it and not understanding that you had a background in it? Or is it just legitimate dislike?
No, there was no dislike. That he nailed it. We were just all of a sudden in the business. And I don't think they liked it.
Right, didn't nobody know where we came from or not. They just thought we were some rap guys that were just in there.
They didn't know we had any history in wrestling, probably. I don't think we've had enough history that warrants being in the WWE, but we paid our dues in another way, you know what I mean? We paid them through music, which is a whole nother story. And we got to be in the WWE, but you know, we weren't tag team champions or anything like that. We didn't have a 2-year run or nothing like that. We just got to appear on some shows, and it was a dream come true, and that makes people pissed off, you know what I mean? But as far as the Headbangers, suddenly we're wrestling them, and Vince Russo's telling them to give us some. And they didn't like it, So the first time we got into a tangle, we were working and they were beating the shit out of us.
It didn't really bug me that much because when we do our JCW stuff, half the guys didn't know how to work anyways. You know what I'm saying? So they'd be punching on you for real. You know what I'm saying?
They pounded the shit out of us, man. Yeah. And then we got back to the dressing room and they peeked their heads and like, everything cool? We were like, yeah, man, that was great. They beat the shit out of us, man.
Did you feel at the time that it was just paying the dues? Because you didn't give any receipts for it. So were you just like, all right, we just got to take what's being given?
Look, man, I was this close to shitting my pants, all right? That's how bad they were beating. And whatever, dues, whatever, man. We were just happy to be there, man. You know what I mean? And they beat us down, and maybe we did pay some dues, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess everybody gets it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
I was reading Edge's book. He got in there with Vader for the first time. Vader slapped him around all over the ring, hit one of his first matches, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just the way it goes in wrestling, Right. But the second time we did something with him, there was a spot where we were supposed to meet in the aisle. They ran out of the ring. We come down the aisle. We were supposed to meet in the aisle. They're on top of us, and then simultaneously we were supposed to flip them over and start beating on them, That's what Russo laid out, So we're laying next to each other, fighting. We look at each other, it's time to flip them. They don't flip. And then we just started slugging back, you know what I mean? Right. Fuck it, we're fighting, man. We started laying it in as hard as we could, until the spot was over. And then once again, at backstage, everything was cool, Everything right. Cool, yeah, great, thank you, man. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
But they know and we know, you know what I'm saying? But it's all cool now. We've even brought them into JCW a bunch of times,
There ain't no beef, man. It's all good.